It seems that Bekarna was onto something here that the Archmages desperately want. Well, at least Arkemyr does, and now it's apparent that Concelhaut does too. But as he said, he wants it for power, not for knowledge. I thought this Lich was dead, as in destroyed, gone forever. Well, we'll just have to try and make him that way this time. I don't want there to be another encounter with this power-mad living dead. I'm hoping that whatever we find here will help us in our confrontation with Eothas, or at the least to better understand Eothas, since there is so little to go on that it seems the other gods don't have a clue either, other than his words and his actions. I don't know for sure his plans. But his words and actions seem quite ominous, so that is why I cannot let it go. For all I know, he is attempting to end Eora. In fact, that is what my friends and crew believe, and I get the feeling the gods think that too. But as for Concelhaut, he was known as one of the more powerful mages out there, and this fight might be a very tough one for us, if we survive it. But I have a feeling that if we die, it won't be at the hands of this pompous Lich. Battle with Concelhaut begins. Where's Ashisa? Come on. Colin and Drake. Construct. We have bombs. Deadeye. Drink your Deadeye.
Never you mind that miss. Can't get a clean hit. Oh, good. You see that, Ishi?
Do not move. Stay still.
Another withers on the vine.
Okay. Do not move. Period. I'm telling you, Shodi, don't move. You don't weave in out of combat like that.
This is futile!
Okay, person's down. Another person's down.
Just like that.
Let's go! No. That's it. Can't make a dent. Leading. Be more careful. Lava room beyond speak. Let's go.
Moeth. Ix. That dog won't hunt. Just like that.
Okay, you need to move out of there. Why? Don't move.
As you wish. Yes. Yeah.
Concelhaut is there, surrounded by fire. And stop moving, Shoti.
Good.
Can we bring back Ishiza?
Take them down. We can't afford another loss. Lava beyond seek.
Spirit.
Let's go.
Dear Moeth.
Come on, attack this.
Can't get it.
Ishiza's up.
Clean heads. Just. All right.
Regenerate.
Moeth. Ixie. On us.
Yes.
Oh, he's got scrolls.
Lava beyond seek. I cannot whack him any.
Now, kind of backfired. He doesn't have any allies left.
Can't get a clean head.
This one is dead. Oh, no. Okay. A very powerful spell.
Let's go.
The only thing left is Concelhaut. Maya, back. Back. Use your guns.
Need something stronger.
Oh, he's got some kind of defensive shield up. Well, he looks like, I don't know. Hard to explain.
Just try a different position.
We're losing folks.
Oh, Shiza went down.
Take them down.
He's getting hurt. And he's flanked. Not sure where we've spent just about everything we have on this. Full only blast.
Just like that. Right between the eyes. That was about as useful as a bump on a pickle.
Every one of our abilities that we have, we need to use them now.
Say your prayers. Might as well be hitting the water.
Take him down.
Oh, good.
If you have anything that can help in combat, now's the time to take it. Use this Deadeye. Better.
Let's go.
Accuracy when shooting. Potion.
That's not supposed to happen.
Our number is diminishing.
Who just fell? I'm not aware of anybody that just fell.
Hogwash.
What do you have? He has Fan of Flames, which will hit everybody, so that's no good. He can't. Well,
That was about as useful as a bump on a pickle.
try this. It weakens nearby enemies, but he has to transfer himself.
Just like that. Hit me again and I'll hit you back.
Yep, it worked.
No good. Take him down.
Oh! That was a lot of healing for that potion.
Never you mind that miss. I'll land the next one.
We're getting through, but
Need something strong.
really slow. Come on, we can do this. He's the only one left. He had a lot of tough allies.
Too slow.
That's not very helpful.
Sure thing.
Concelhaut is very weak. Well, that was a good hit. Another good hit. Another good hit. Slowly but surely, Concelhaut's going down.
Could you be more careful?
Let's go.
Oh, he's
No one noticed that.
terrified to dare there. Oh, we did it. And I only fell once. I have an acute rash. Are you alright, Adair? Yeah, he's really, put the fear of life into him.
Huh?
What did Concelhaut have on him? Boots of stability? You don't usually see boots. Superb leather armor. There's a lot of items here. Look at this. Exceptional plate armor. Interesting. We'll have to go through all this. So I get hurt again.
Right.
Starting to get used to all the pain. Concelhaut is defeated. Now stay down and don't come back. What's in this? Mahara meat, medical supplies, salt, Ravatai hat. Guess we're full on medical supplies. The Panther. Okay, this is part of the Juana constellation legend. Reaching for her quiver and finding it empty, the huntress cast her bow to the ground and resolved to fight the Panther barehanded. Silver Fenning. Well, The brass telescope has recently been cleaned. Both lenses are polished to a fine sheen. Look through the telescope. An ocean of stars stretches out before me. The night sky is no stranger, but I seldom see it with such intimacy. A dizzy spell overtakes me. The stars blur out of their normal positions. When my focus returns, each of the celestial bodies cracks open, one by one, their light bleeding together. The stars converge to form a series of winking eyes. Greetings, pal. The words spell themselves out in the stars. Beneath the winking eyes, the crescent moon slowly widens and rotates into a grin. Whale? While you're looking around, try not to think too hard about what's up here. Some secrets are worth keeping. The largest of the eyes winks. I blink and the night sky reasserts its normal configuration. Oh, that was strange.
You look like you could use some fresh air.
Loth blinks at me in concern. Look for the constellation of the Huntress. I spot the Huntress with ease, her bandolier of weapons standing out as a band of stars. Look for the constellation of the Kingfisher. I take down the coordinates for the Huntress. I note the position of the Kingfisher just above a particularly bright pairing of stars. I take down the constellation's coordinates. Look for the constellation of the Panther. I spot the Panther near a crescent of stars meant to represent a fallen bow. Take down the coordinates. Look for the constellation of the Leviathan. The Leviathan is positioned over a cluster of stars in the shape of a shattered canoe. I take down the constellation's coordinates. Okay. Well, I can't wait to get back to the ship and rest. We now know where everything is. Did I not say that I'm worried that part of this could be sabotage, though? Enter the coordinates of the Huntress Legend constellations. As the last number settles into place, I hear the sound of dormant gears beginning to turn. A low vibration builds under my feet. Oh, wow. It's really going around fast. Huh? Let's get... I think we can reach something. It opened up. Let's see what's inside there. A whale of a wand. A superb wand. Maybe we can give that to Loth. Bekarna's research. And brass Teo. What does Bekarna's research say, actually? Very curious to know. Bekarna's research. This journal details the wizard Bekarna's studies of the night sky. She built an observatory and crafted specialized instruments to research her theory that some arcane energies originate from incredibly remote sources, perhaps even the stars themselves. Her final entry reads, "The stars are either dead zones or my instruments lack refinement. Shouting over their energy signature is a concentration of soul essence moving through the dead fire. Enough to justifiably be called a river. Oddly, it seems to pick up speed where it veers off to the northeast, as if drawn into a whirlpool. What is this region hiding that can exert such a tug on reincarnation itself? Bekarna, you are in way over your head." Well, that's interesting. Perhaps we'll have to take that back to Arkemyr to fully find out what it all means. Now this time, stay dead. I know I said it before, but saying it again this time will help. So she hid her research there. Concelhaut probably would have figured that out in time. Would have done it for power, but we're doing it to save Eora from Eothas. Eora. Hopefully there's no other minions on the way out. So I think we found everything that we need in this island, but it would be nice to go see Arkemyr. Especially if it has something about mitigating the damage that Eothas... Wait, did we? Oh yeah, that's upstairs. Mitigating the damage that Eothas can do. Perhaps it's something that we can use to protect ourselves. worth a try. Which means that we're going to have to go all the way back to Nekataka, up to Pariki's Overlook, but I think that this information is worth it. Funny enough, we also have to go to Pariki's Overlook. The Valians wanted me to... Nekataka's not that far away. Valians wanted me to check into somebody that was betraying the Valians, or the Rawatai, because they're also working with the Principi. I was wondering if I should even bother doing that, because I don't quite like the Valians, what they're doing here in the Deadfire. However, I'm thinking that it could also affect the Rawatai, and I would like to get more information before I make the determination on what to do about it. Which means I'm going to have to go and see to this person. I believe it was in the bathhouse. So it's both in Pariki's Overlook. Pariki's Overlook. Take a couple hours to get up there. It's raining pretty hard. Let's go see what not Concelhaut, Arkemyr had to say at his manor over here. Then we can go to the Luminous Bathhouse after. I'm very interested to know what exactly the research notes of Bekarna mean. And I can always rest at the bathhouse as well, since we paid for our membership there. Into Arkemyr's manor. Forget, what floor was he on? Was it the first floor? At least his contraptions won't be attacking us. Hopefully. I guess that all depends what happens here. He does have a lot of contraptions up and running. His constructs, I should say.
If you require directions to Bekarna's observatory, look to your sextant.
Arkemyr gestures for me to speak freely. Bekarna, I found this old almanac in an orrery. Look familiar?
You did you? That does rather defeat the purpose of absolution.
Arkemyr tugs on his lower lip and scrutinizes me.
So be it. Follow me down to the scrying pool.
Let's go. After you, old man. Follow him down to the scrying pool. If I even remember where the scrying pool was. Well, it sounds like it's downstairs. Where he can surround us with even more constructs and, and do us all in one go. 20 of his constructs. I don't remember it. Scrying pool. He had a vault. Oh, okay. Scrying pool's at the other end. We do have to be careful because I mean, Arkemyr obviously is not in love with us for doing what we did. And he was a conceited fellow to begin with. Thinking he's better than everyone else. And after plundering his place, I think that we are on his bad list. Okay, so there are 4. Let's try to get over here. Where we can at least have our back to the wall should something go wrong. Because I just don't trust this man. Oop. Arkemyr's eyes are closed in deep concentration, his attention entirely focused on the glowing pool in front of him. What do we see? Arkemyr gestures down the scrying pool. I peer into the waters. Dark silhouettes sit arrayed in a circle, and the surface of the pool ripples in tune with muted voices carrying from below. Knock on the surface of the water? All of the seated figures turn to me at once, their faces obscured by hoods. Who's this? One of them makes an impatient beckoning gesture. Okay then. Dip my face in the water then. No sooner does my skin break the surface tension than I feel a breeze of warm air. I am peering into a stone chamber ringed with braziers and tapestries as I would an open window. Robed men and women clutch their armrests of their throne. Water drips down my chin. The other Archmagi seem, for the moment, unfazed by my presence. And Amuana folds her arms and stares down another woman who keeps her fist balled at her sides. Ooze drips from the sleeves of the Amuana robe and pools at the floor. You mistake the matter, Kalikoth. My curiosity and perusal are not endorsements of her research. Mora nods with an air of boredom. Bekarna won't suddenly be vindicated by the likes of us, having simply read her work. Something green and twisted wriggles under the table. Kalikoth points down, and a flash of light incinerates it on the spot, filling the room with the stench of overcooked snails. A suppressed chuckle carries over the silence that follows. You're a slippery fiend, Mora. Some of us refuse to taint our reason with the half-wit conclusions of Circle rejects. And keep the slugs to yourself. Kalikoth grits her teeth. Say nothing. That will be enough out of you two. Arkemyr looms over my shoulder and addresses the rest of the room. Mora, your pets can wait outside. Arkemyr waits patiently as Mora makes a shooing gesture. A wet, slurping sound echoes in the hall, and something dark and large makes its way toward an exit. If we're ready to speak rationally, our patience is about to be rewarded. He strokes his beard and sighs, inviting me to speak. I bring you Bekarna's research. Some of us may welcome it more than others. Minoletta flicks a spark in Kalikoth's direction. I am not really familiar with all these wizards. That's something more Eothas would be familiar with. We meet again. One hopes our parting will be as the last and leave the both of us wiser for the experience. Lengrath raises her eyebrows at me. I dare say that my lesson in metaphysics brought the circle this far. I'm glad that my perspective on souls helped. Ningalath massages his brow with both hands. This posturing is without value or reason. Get on with it, old man. He beckons to Arkemyr. I was about to do that exactly. The Archmage nods and clears his throat, elbowing me out of the way so that his face commands the scrying pool. Bekarna was no Archmage, but we all agree that she was on the cusp of a breakthrough before her unfortunate disappearance. Arkemyr takes the book from me and licks his finger as he begins to turn pages. I gave him the book. Why did you never officially recognize her? Her studies had no merit. They yielded nothing of interest or relevance until today, Arkemyr raises an eyebrow. Be that as it may, someone did not wish for this breakthrough to occur. For that alone, we have good reason to seek knowledge of her amateurish, if enthusiastic, research. Arkemyr's eyebrows form a steep triangle as he arrives at a page of mathematical figures and coordinates. She discovered a river of soul essence flowing through the Deadfire. The Archmages exchanged furtive glances. Lengrath tilts her head to the side, in every way unperturbed. Lengrath clears her throat. We arrived at that conclusion long ago. Try and keep up. Well, I'm not one of you, so... And yet she traced the path of the river while we only speculated on its existence. Arkemyr pulls on his beard and squints down at the almanac. Where does it go? Arkemyr sets the book aside and pulls out a vellum map of the Deadfire. He traces his finger from the shallows of the Great Reef northward. Where it goes is not my immediate concern. I am occupied by who presently follows it, Eothas. The path of Eothas is winding but unerringly intentional. His finger begins to stray east. He pauses on open ocean, his brow furrowed. Could that be? Tane leans forward, trailing off as he cranes his neck for a glance at the parchment. Suddenly, all of the attention shifts back to me. I think we've taken more than our share of the Watcher's time, unless there are any final questions? Unblinking, Arkemyr lifts his brow and waits, my dismissal hovering on his tongue. Wait, I don't get to hear the rest? Are you a member of the Circle? I hope you don't think we would divulge our secrets to a mere mercenary. Arkemyr's gaze hardens, and a self-congratulatory smile cleaves his face. You are not entitled to everything I own, burglar. Why was Concelhaut so interested in this? Are you keeping secrets from us, old man? This is the first I'm hearing of it. Minoletta rests her chin on her fists and fixes Arkemyr with a severe glare. It wasn't of immediate pertinence. Besides, Concelhaut had been dispatched yet again, esteemed mistress of missiles. Arkemyr favors Minoletta with a stiff bow. Your flattery has gone stale. To address the Watcher, I imagine that Concelhaut wished to sustain his wicked existence on a font of essence, but you kindly put a stop to that. Minoletta nods, favoring me with a smile that she denied Arkemyr. Alright, it's a stupid question, but can I join the Circle? You would ask this after robbing my manor, showed you the decency to spare your life? Arkemyr turns to me, his expression pale and affronted. Around the table of Archmagi, someone chokes on a sip of wine. Absolutely not. Will there be anything further? Arkemyr waves his hand, the matter closed. You're holding something back, what is it? Arkemyr takes in the other members of the Circle. Their responses are myriad. Some shake their heads, others shrug, and others still lean back in their chairs, and wait to see how it plays out. Better that I remain silent on the matter. If we wish to invite you into our confidence, you would surely know of it. All right then, there is nothing further, Archmagi. Here, baubles for your service. Not that you deserve them. Consider your debt repaid with interest. Arkemyr turns back to the Circle and pointedly ignores me. I have gained Arkemyr's illuminating discoveries, and 5,000 copper. That's not bad. Alright then. I think that part is concluded. What exactly it meant? Well, it seems to me that Eothas was following a path of energy. But what we can use, that... Can we use anything against Eothas? I don't know. They didn't want to tell me. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.